If I get him where I need him to be, he's gonna sleep for sure. Soften him up.
Gervonta Davis is determined to revive his legacy as he prepares for an epic showdown with Lamont Roach. From the start, Davis has been vocal, warning Roach that he's in for an unforgettable beating this time. As fans eagerly await the epic showdown between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis on March 1st, 2025, the anticipation is at an all-time high. Adding fuel to the fire, Davis, the Baltimore-based boxer, made a bold $100,000 bet with Roach's team during an early press conference.
What?
Who said that? You said what? You said what? Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet. It's a bet.
Their rivalry has intensified beyond social media, with tensions boiling over at the press conference. Gervonta Davis didn't hold back, throwing personal jabs and making witty remarks about Roach, all while sending a serious warning ahead of their highly anticipated fight.
One of them real dogs, like real dogs. And the dogs that's rolling with you, they know. I'll make them turn on you. You know what I mean? I see y'all March the 1st, man.
On the other hand, Roach is determined and openly shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight. He emphasized that he's fighting for his loved ones and family, who will be present. However, Davis had a stern warning, advising Roach to leave them at home on fight night, signaling he's prepared to deliver a brutal beating this time.
For real.
Okay.
So I do it for myself, but I do it for the people with me. My whole family is from DC. My whole family. Like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
they gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
While the gossips of Davis being the most dangerous boxer are in height, Roach is seen in conversation with Brian Mazik talking about what his exceptional features are as compared to Davis, making him a perfect winner this time.
I just know I'm the best. I'm not a small 130-pounder for all the people who don't know. And on top of that, Tank is he's not a big guy. Actually probably bigger than him in stature, height and body mass wise. So, it's not really like a big difference. I'll be more comfortable at 135 pounds, 5 pounds less to lose. And, it's just, that's one of the things that definitely factored in. And the fact that I know that I am one of the best in the world. So,
despite Roach's high morale, the odds favor Davis in his upcoming fight against Roach, 25-1-1, 10 KO, who holds the WBA super featherweight title. This is supported by their past amateur encounters, where Davis emerged victorious in both. Roach himself mentioned this in a podcast, acknowledging the history between them.
Odds bid to go to the Nationals.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, and then they put us on two different sides of the bracket, and we met up in the championship.
Having lost twice to Gervonta Davis in the amateurs, Lamont Roach recently opened up about what really happened in their last bout.
In boxing, that's how the cookie crumbled. Cheated? Sad to say, that's how boxing works.
Yeah.
Sometimes. We was in Baltimore. Won. We from Baltimore. So, and then the ref, it was a BS point that shouldn't have got taken from me. I lost a split decision.
Lamont Roach went on to explain the motive behind his fight with Gervonta Davis. He mentioned how he had sent the footage of his fight with Davis to USA Boxing and reflected on the response he received.
And it was to advance to the Nationals. So, we sent the tape to USA Boxing, and it was like, oh, well, that shouldn't have went down. And they sent me too. They sent me an at-large bid to go to the Nationals as well. So we both went to the Nationals and was on different sides of the bracket. We respectively, we won every fight up until meeting each other in the championship, in the national championship. So we was 1 and 2 in the nation.
Despite his previous losses to Gervonta Davis, Lamont Roach remains hopeful and optimistic. He shared his vision for the upcoming fight, acknowledging Tank Davis's dominance, but emphasizing that this fight will be a career-defining moment for him. Roach stressed that he is determined to prove his best in the ring.
My vision, like, is tunnel, no matter who on the other side of the ring. I always want to prove that I'm the best. Obviously, it's more intense. You got to think of the upside. He's supposed to be the face of, one of the faces of boxing. He is a pay-per-view superstar. He is a knockout artist. He got all this upside. Imagine when I win.
Unfazed by Tank Davis's comments, Lamont Roach confidently vowed to knock him out in what he predicts will be the fight of the year. In a TMZ Sports interview, Roach raised the stakes, claiming he'll deliver Davis's first career defeat and that their showdown will be one of the biggest fights of 2025. He said, "Honestly, I hope it's the fight of the year. Like I said, for all those who don't know, I can dance. I'm there. I'm in my zone. I'm in my place. When I'm in the ring, I'm going to surprise a lot of people, and I'm sure I'm going to leave a lot of people in shock when I win. No matter how it goes, I'm going to train to make sure I can knock him out in any round." Lamont Roach believes he has the edge over Tank Davis, but Davis made it clear that he's ready to deliver a hard beating when they face off in the ring. If Roach thinks he can outshine Davis, Tank is set to show him exactly where he belongs.
If I get him where I need him to be, he's gonna sleep for sure. Soften him up.
As excitement builds for the highly anticipated showdown, Rolly Romero has shared his thoughts on the fight. In a recent interview, he praised Gervonta Davis, admiring his impressive boxing career.
I can't go against Tank on that, man. The dude coming up, and Tank, Tank top 3 pound for pound fighter. Rolly.
Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has often been at the center of the drama, making controversial statements about fellow boxers. Amid rumors of a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, a recent clip captured Davis getting visibly angry when questioned about Shakur Stevenson.
Who would you say is more accomplished in the sport, Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson?
Accomplished in the sport? What you a Shakur fan or some shit?
No, I said Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson.
Why you keep bringing up Shakur Stevenson? Mad fighters out here. I'm fighting Shakur. I'm fighting Lamont. You keep bringing up Shakur, bro. Get out of here. You from New Jersey or something?
No, I'm from here, from DC.
Yeah, what's the problem? That's probably why. I will fuck Shakur up and that nigga.
Gervonta Davis is widely recognized as a boxing star, known for his exceptional skills and style. However, Shakur Stevenson doesn't share the same view. Recently, he criticized Tank's resume and made it clear that he holds no respect for him.
This is how I look at it. I think that his resume, I don't respect it just because of all the clauses that he put, I get it though. I understand it just because of he's smaller than certain guys, so he got to do these things for the advantage. But as far as that, I hear it all. But as far as fighting me, I think me and him could be the biggest fight in the world. So I think it got to happen. But it's all up to him.
While Gervonta Davis is considered the face of boxing as the WBA lightweight champion, rising star Keyshawn Davis isn't impressed by the Baltimore native, much like Shakur Stevenson.
So Tank, I don't need Tank, bro. I would love to fight him, but I'm not out here pushing for no Tank fight, bro. He's so unpredictable. I don't know what light skin gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing what I need to do for my family and for myself.
Like many in the lightweight division, Keyshawn Davis has consistently called out Gervonta Davis for a fight, but as expected, Tank has brushed off the challenge. Undeterred, the Norfolk native took aim at the WBA champion, not holding back in a recent interview with Fight Hub TV. Keyshawn fired several jabs at Davis, intensifying their growing rivalry. He said, "I would love to face Gervonta Davis. I just think he doesn't have the balls to fight me. I really just feel that way. I don't think he really got the balls to see me on contract and fight me." Keyshawn Davis didn't hold back in his criticism of Gervonta Davis, accusing him of having a loose character. He condemned Tank for involving his mother in the Twitter exchange and making jokes at his expense. Keyshawn also took it a step further, making a controversial remark, calling Davis gay in an attempt to provoke the WBA champion even more.
He do a lot of gay stuff. He give off a lot of feminine ways, you know. So I think he gay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that about him. And then, you know, he be mentioning my mother on Twitter. He mentioned that, you know, I wanted to kill myself before, and he made a joke out of that. And that was just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who makes jokes about people actually wanting to harm themselves? So like his character, bro, is just so left field, bro. I don't with him at all.
As expected, Gervonta Davis has brushed off Keyshawn Davis, staying fully focused on his upcoming fight with Lamont Roach. He's deep into training, with intense footage emerging online that highlights his powerful combinations. Davis is pushing himself to the limit, working on fast-paced moves and maintaining an unmatched energy as he prepares for the fight. Meanwhile, industry experts are sharing their predictions for the fight. Renowned sports commentator Al Bernstein recently weighed in, expressing that he sees no chance for Lamont Roach to defeat Gervonta Davis.
You know, Roach is coming up in weight. He came up in weight to him. I don't see, honestly, I don't see him. He's a good fighter, but I don't see, he's nothing in his past tells me he's going to beat Gervonta Davis or even...
Al Bernstein praised Lamont Roach for securing a title at a lower weight, but pointed out that despite his achievements, he just doesn't have what it takes to defeat Gervonta Davis. He stated, "It's not a denigration of Lamont Roach. He's a good fighter. He won a title at a lower weight, and that was a surprise to some people that he did get, even though he was a good prospect. So it's just hard to imagine him beating Davis." Jermaine Ortiz acknowledged Tank Davis's knockout power, but noted that this fight could present a greater challenge for Davis, as he has mostly been knocking out smaller opponents in the past.
We'll see. I just think that Davis really got that knockout power. He doesn't have a lot of output. He's fighting somebody who's closer to his height. I think it would be more of a fight. I think the last time he fought somebody shorter than him was Pitbull, and he tried to box him and he came out. A lot of people didn't like that fight in the sense of, I assume people thought Pitbull won the fight, or it was just a closer fight.
Jermaine Ortiz is excited to see how this fight goes. He went on to highlight the key factors for Davis in fighting Lamont Roach. He said, "We'll see how Davis goes. I don't think he will do as good if he tries to box him by just, you know, being on his back foot. I think Davis should just do what he does with the bigger guys and walk him down." Richardson Hitchens' coach, Lenny Wilson, also weighed in on the potential fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach. He offered a detailed analysis of the possible outcomes, breaking down key factors and strategies that could shape the fight's result.
So I think that if Lamont Roach got a good chin, you dig it, then it could go the distance. If you don't, Tank is gonna put him out. But it can also go the distance because Tank know how to box too. I've watched him in the ring. I've watched him in the gym. I see what he can do. You understand? So, but if I had to bet my money, I'm gonna bet my money on Tank.
At the same time, Terrence Crawford had been seen downplaying Tank's skills. Crawford taunted Gervonta, asserting that he is scared to fight Shakur and Keyshawn. This comes as a shock for the fans because comparatively Tank is rated highly.
You know, unification, right? I know we last talked Big Bro first to Tank, right? And then, or is it?
Whoever. I told Tank. Tank know what's up. You know what I mean? He know what he up against when he fights Shakur or Keyshawn. You know what I mean? He want to fight these guys that everybody in the world know they ain't gonna give him no fight. They not mentally there. You know what I mean? They might have a little skills here and there, but mentally wise, they not gonna be able to keep it up that whole fight. And them two guys right there, you know what I mean, is gonna be the ones that, you know.
Bernie the Boxer also shared his thoughts on a potential fight between Keyshawn Davis and Tank Davis. While Tank is known for his powerful punches, Bernie believes Keyshawn's exceptional skill in handling and countering those shots would give him the advantage. If the fight were to happen, Bernie predicted Keyshawn would emerge victorious.
We gonna win. Keyshawn gonna win. Keyshawn gonna win. Keyshawn gonna win. Tank don't throw enough punches. And Keyshawn know how to get in and get out. And if he don't, I mean, all these other guys is lasting 6-7 rounds until they make a mistake. Broly, Santa Cruz, come on, bro. Pitbull Cruz, come on, bro. He way more elusive than all them guys. Faster than them guys, harder puncher, taller, reach, come on, bro. And he not scared. And he not scared. Come on, bro.
Trainer Derek Bozy Ennis analyzes the upcoming WBA lightweight championship super fight between champion Gervonta Davis and WBA 130 champion Lamont Roach Jr. He went on to pick Gervonta Davis and strongly believes that he will come out victorious.
I think it'd be a good fight, man. Him and Tank. I think that'd be a real good fight, man. You know what I mean? I think I would have to go with Tank, though. I would have to go with Tank. You know what I mean? But I think it'd be a real good fight. You know what I mean?
Derek Ennis issued a warning to Lamont Roach, advising him not to trade punches with Gervonta Davis, as Tank is sharper and more skilled in the ring. He went on to emphasize Davis's exceptional fighting attributes, ultimately predicting a knockout victory for the WBA champion. He said, "Hey, with Tank, don't trade with him. You got to box, tie him up, you know what I mean. Walk him around frustrating, you know what I mean. Let him drop his guards, you know what I mean. But it's difficult when you fight Tank, man. It's difficult when you fight him. Because Tank set you up with all types of shots, man. You can be beaten by Tank, man. Hit him with all kinds. If you can't punch, you in trouble. Fact, you know what I mean. But with Tank, you might say, man, it's gonna be a knockout." Meanwhile, Gervonta Tank Davis, ready to defend his WBA lightweight world title against WBA super featherweight champion Lamont Roach, has shared his knockout prediction. Davis confidently claims he will knock Roach out in the 9th round, reinforcing his belief in his dominance inside the ring.
You're taking on Roach. This is on March 1st. You predicted 9th round knockout. Why 9th round?
I was just fooling around. But, well, it's going to happen, for sure. It's going to happen.
You said it might be one of your last fights. What does it mean to be here, Barclays Center? You're from the East Coast. Is a Northeast fight. What are your thoughts?
I'm excited, man, to be back, in Brooklyn. I won my first championship here. So I'm excited to come back to my second home.
Tank Davis, thank you so much. It's going down versus Roach, PBC Prime pay-per-view.
As usual, Gervonta Davis has stirred up drama ahead of his showdown with Lamont Roach. However, Roach remains unfazed, believing the trash talk doesn't affect him or distract him from his focus on the fight. He emphasized that in the end, it's just words and nothing more.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's at the end of the day, it's just words get exchanged. You never know if that's taking him off his focus or whatever the case may be. He probably the same. He probably in the gym every day. You know what I'm saying? So that probably not. He probably just got time to respond today or something like that. I don't know.
Mikey Garcia weighed in on the upcoming fight between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach, praising Davis's style, which is backed by his wealth of experience and skills. Garcia highlighted how these attributes make Davis a formidable opponent in the ring.
Honestly, I think Tank is one of the very best fighters, definitely in the lightweight division. I don't think Roach will be a huge threat for Tank. Tank is very talented, very skilled, and also very experienced at this point now. He's fought and seen pretty much every style there is.
Mikey Garcia believes Lamont Roach doesn't pose a serious threat to Gervonta Davis, pointing to Davis's superior skills and knockout power. He emphasized that Tank's ability to land devastating punches makes him a formidable force in the ring. He said, his power is tremendous, where he has that knockout punching power, and he's got the confidence to do it. And you just see his demeanor. He's just confident. He knows he's going to, go out there and execute it. So it's hard to go against Tank. Mikey Garcia showed respect for Lamont Roach, but didn't hold back in calling Gervonta Davis a beast. He confidently predicted Davis would come out on top once again, citing Tank's impressive track record and his string of victories as the foundation for his unwavering belief in Davis's dominance.
Again, not to disrespect his opponent Roach, but I think Tank is a beast, and he's been proving it every fight. He probably will win this fight as well. Again, it's hard to say and go against Tank. He's proven himself.
Yeah. Regis Progress also weighed in on the potential fight, expressing his belief that Gervonta Davis would have the advantage over Lamont Roach. He said, "It's hard to go against Tank, bro. It's hard to go against Tank. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach seemed like he's real confident, but a lot of people seem real confident, but it's hard to go against them, especially when they get hit by that. But I don't know." Regis Progress also praised Roach's confidence going into the fight, expressing his admiration for Roach's strong mindset. He said, "I like Lamont Roach's swag, you know what I'm saying? Like how he carries himself. It's just like, man, he doesn't care about no Tank. He doesn't care who that is." Regis Prograis shared his predictions for the upcoming fight, suggesting it might go the distance. He pointed out that the outcome could resemble Gervonta Davis's fight with Pitbull, with a similar dynamic unfolding in the ring.
I feel a distance. I feel Tank distance. Yeah, I feel Tank, but distance in a controversial fight. How about that? Tank distance and people in a controversial one. You know, something like kind of like how Pitbull was, like that.
Claressa Shields also shared her thoughts on the potential fight, urging people not to underestimate Lamont Roach. She praised his fighting career, emphasizing that Roach should not be overlooked.
I don't know why everybody is kind of sleeping on Lamont, but he has a decorated amateur career too. He's a very sturdy kid. He's very skilled. You know, Tank is Tank. You know, and when I say Tank is Tank, I mean like he's a bad man.
Will Roach be able to withstand Davis's relentless attacks, or will Davis once again prove why he's a force to be reckoned with? As fans eagerly await the fight, questions linger. Can Lamont Roach pull off the upset of his career? Will Gervonta Davis deliver another dominant performance, and how will this battle shape the future of both fighters? The answers will unfold on March 1st, 2025 in a fight that the boxing world won't want to miss. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in for more videos like this.